ambitious. You've got big dreams. You really want the success, the lifestyle, the freedom. There's just one problem. You are lazy. You can't get yourself to move. Every day you're at war with yourself. Part of you wants to grind, the other part wants to chill. This is what I went through earlier in life. It took lots of pain and struggle to get through it. And after figuring it out, I couldn't believe how simple it was. If you want to skip the pain and leverage my lessons to get past this fake barrier, then this video is for you. By the end of this, you'll have a game plan that maneuvers around your lazy tendencies and gets you to move forward towards your ambitious expectations. Step 1. Change the problem. You've been fooled. You call yourself lazy, but that's not accurate, and it doesn't help you figure out a way through this situation. Here's the truth. You are paralyzed because you have the wrong approach towards your goals. Laziness is not a characteristic of a person. It is a circumstance of paralysis that finds you not progressing because your next steps are not very clear. Sometimes the more ambitious you are, the more susceptible you are to a state of laziness. You suffocate under the weight of your very large goals, and your mind shuts down in the face of the mountain you have to climb. Here's the practical takeaway. Don't label yourself lazy. Instead, label your environment or routine as inefficient. That shift in perspective changes everything. As James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, says, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Everything starts with the openness to see your situation in a different way. This, coupled with the rest of the lessons, will provide real progress that will shred laziness for good. Step 2. From the mountain to its rocks. The mountain of your ambition stands before you. It stands tall and seems insurmountable. It laughs at your claim that you will reach its peak. You must identify your mountain, but then quickly focus on the rocks in front of you. Break the mountain down into key progress points, milestones. Then break the first milestone down into objectives, tasks. Each task you have next should be very clear and easy to execute. If you feel the task in front of you is a bit too big and daunting, then break it down into smaller tasks. Every journey can be broken down into steps. And many of these steps will be regular things that need to recur. These then become your habits. The goal, to milestones, to tasks, to steps. The mountain should no longer crush you. When motivation is low, the easier a behavior is, the more likely it will happen. The smaller the habit, the less motivation you need. Here's the practical takeaway. Pick one tiny habit that moves you closer to your big ambition, like reading one page of a business book each morning, and watch how momentum builds. Share in the comments what your goal is and what tiny habit you will commit to get you closer to that next milestone. Step 3. Say no to most. Focus your energy. Not all efforts are equal. You've probably heard of the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. It states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your actions. If you're finding it hard to take action, then you should limit what you do and focus on the high-impact 20%. It's more important to say no to things than it is to say yes. You should cleave out most things that are not providing you with enough return. You need an acute understanding of what is valuable to you in your progress. Value is everything. I used to do things for the sake of doing it. It drove dopamine in my brain to just get stuff done. But most of that action was just having me run in place. There was no significant progress forward. I was tricking myself. I was a dopamine junkie, getting high off of the cheap tricks without understanding the true value of my efforts. Here's the practical takeaway. Out of all of your small steps you've identified, start asking yourself the value of each step. Get into the habit of assessing the value of things. This will get you to automatically start prioritizing things against their value to your journey. You are developing a mindset, so this will take time. Just go through the motions. Step 4. Hack your environment. Look around. How many distractions do you have that you will run to the moment you face a barrier? Reduce the things that your mind can grab onto when it is overwhelmed with the task in front of it. As mold naturally proliferates through near water, inaction prospers from the distractions it can cling onto. If you are serious about your goals in life, then minimize what is around you so that your mind has nowhere to run. Once it tries to escape, it finds out soon enough that there's nowhere to go but through the barrier. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, emphasizes that removing distractions is more effective than boosting willpower. If you're always battling temptation, you're going to lose eventually. Here's the practical takeaway. Make your environment supportive of your goals. That could mean deleting social media apps from your phone, disabling notifications, or creating a dedicated workspace that forces you into focus. Step 5. 2-minute rule. The start is your prison. It is what gives you the lazy label. Once you can easily get started, then most of the battle is won. That's where the 2-minute rule comes in. When you time box a certain activity into something digestible and small, you can suffer it much more easily. Saying that you will do something for 2 minutes, then see how it goes, is a powerful way to slip into action. Practical takeaway. When you are looking to get productive but face a wall, either use a timer for 2 minutes or put on your headphones and play a song. Then commit to doing the hard work during that time. Allow yourself to stop after the 2 minutes are up. See how it goes. Likely, you'll find continuing the work is much easier. If you end up stopping the work, that's fine. When you are ready again, use the 2-minute rule. It can help break the friction. Going after these large goals is in a way a transformation that we are seeking. And I found that the beginning is the most critical. How you begin dramatically changes your likelihood of success. For those serious about accomplishing some major goals this year, click on the link in the description for a roadmap I put together to set the right foundation of your transformation. It's a free PDF download, and I made it because a lot of what we talk about makes much more sense once you get the basics down. Step 6. Shift to consistency. Motivation is overrated. It's fleeting. It's emotional. Consistency is what breeds results, especially if you're not the type who wakes up at 5 a.m., jumps into an ice bath, wrestles with a polar bear, then journals before his children wake up. Having a rhythm that you stick to each and every day is key. Start with one very small thing, then add on to it. Grow your daily rhythm and see where it goes. What you do every single day consistently will determine who you become and what you accomplish. From John C. Maxwell, small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements gained slowly over time. Here's the practical takeaway. Start a list of things you'll repeat each day. Start with something small and easy to commit to. Put that list up somewhere that you can see it each morning. Then add more onto it. Think of the small, repeatable habits that will get you closer to your goals, your milestones, your tasks. Add those. Make it a living list. Step 7. Program with incentives. You crave dopamine. That's what makes you grab onto distractions when you face the mountain of your ambition. Don't expect to go cold turkey on dopamine. Just get it under control so it doesn't control you. Link pleasurable rewards to tasks you want to accomplish. For example, you only get to watch an episode of a TV show if you complete your daily micro habit. Or you can use Instagram for 30 minutes if you check off an item off your day's to-do list. This will begin to associate these distractions as results of good action and not something you can just fall into whenever you wish. This is temptation bundling, where you pair a want with a should. You want to play a game, you should be going for a run. Now they coexist, one after the other. And here's the practical takeaway. Brainstorm 3 rewards you love. Attach each reward to a specific habit. Over time, start to replace the rewards with more and more healthy and productive ones. You will find out that as you progress towards your goals, you need less and less of the low-value distractions as you once did. You grow out of them. Step 8. Immerse in your dream. How bad do you want it? This matters, and you may forget along the way what exactly your destination is and how much you want it. Whatever your dream is, it's good to make it more visceral. Immerse yourself in the surroundings of your dream and your goals. Take your dream car for a test drive. Book an Airbnb in a house of your dreams, in the location of your dreams. Eat at the restaurant that you'd like to dine at whenever you wish. These things will cost money, but you are investing in fueling your dreams. And that is important to help drive you each day. It's not the most important, but on top of all of the other steps we outlined, this one only helps. If not from me, then take it from these guys. Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich. All achievement, all earned riches have their beginning in an idea. If you do not see great riches in your imagination, you will never see them in your bank balance. And Albert Einstein, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. And if you'd like to get some additional tips on powerful daily habits, check out this video here.